Now you have come to discuss the report, but we don't have a report. There is a problem, Mr. Secretary. We don't have a report. Now you have come to discuss the report, but we don't have a report.
ගරු සභාපතිතුමනි
Oh.
අපි report එක දන්වෝ එකඟ වූ පරිද්දෙන්ම මම හිතන්නේ ඊයේ දිනේ deliver කරා confidential report එක. එතකොට නොලැබී තියෙන විදිහක් නැහැ report එක. මොකද අපි ඒක වාර්තාව deliver කරා එකඟ වූ පරිදිම.
හොඳයි. දැන් මෙතන අපි ඔබතුමාට කිව්වේ කරු ලේකම්තුමා අපේ මෙන්න මෙහෙම ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් තියෙන්නේ මම ඒක කියවන්නම් මේක 12 මේ submit a comprehensive report together with supporting documentary evidence including a detailed timeline of events and actions taken to date and explanation of how and why the fraudulent transaction occurred, the institutional shortcomings identified and the measures implemented to prevent a reoccurrence on or before 26/5/2026 and kindly ensure your presence for the scheduled meeting. Dear sir, referring to Mr. Udapola, this refers to your letter dated such and such. We herewith formally submit the requested report to the Committee on Public Finance. We herewith formally submit the requested report to the Committee on Public Finance. ඊට පස්සේ full stop. Please note that the content of this document is strictly confidential and we observe that active investigations are ongoing as conducted by the enforcement agencies. Full stop. It is explicitly forward for the personal reference of the Honorable Chairman only. Full stop. We kindly request the contents remain restricted as it is outside the expertise of this ministry to ascertain the impact of this information being available to parties other than the enforcement agencies. Full stop. Your kind understanding in this regard is highly appreciated. Immediately when I saw this, I refused to accept this letter because it is not a personal letter. No, this is said for my personal reference. The request was made by the committee upon Standing Order 121(7) that this committee has the power to call any person or any document, which is the privilege that we have used. So under that, we asked for this document. Then we sent you immediately. I shared with my committee my observations and my decision not to accept this report, which I felt was not correct, right? Because the committee requested it and it cannot be me, because in any case we have to have the report to discuss, otherwise what do we discuss, right? So I am asking the secretary, our dear former colleague and our friend, right, that to please send us a report that I can share with the committee. Because, without that specific statement that it is explicitly for my personal use. I don't want that because there can be repercussions down the road. Right? This is the Parliament of Sri Lanka. This is a matter that even the IMF report referred to. In earlier case, I asked if this was a technical default, but now they are saying it is a technical default. And they are also saying get additional allocations approved by Parliament and pay this thing, right? I'm not going to get into all of that, right? So therefore, I don't want to take personal liability, excuse me, right? No, what I'm saying, I don't want to take personal liability for this issue because I am not here sitting in my personal capacity, no, right? So that is why I'm saying, so please, send us a report that can be shared.
Is there a way that this report, whatever the evidence, can be summarized in a way that's shareable, that it makes a discussion possible? What the discussion, what we agreed was what happened, when it happened, and what are we going to do in future to ensure that it doesn't happen?
I think, Secretary, if you can just submit the report to the committee to make that decision about confidentiality, I think then we can move forward.
We'll make that arrangement.
without submitting
No,
to the
because
chairman.
no. This is it. We have.
take
Listen.
the deeds,
Listen.
you are
This
giving
is
it to the committee and move forward?
this is my decision, right? If anybody wants to disagree with my decision, you are free to do so. My decision is that I will direct the secretary to the Ministry of Finance to resubmit to us a report in the next day, that is tomorrow, so we can take it up on Thursday. A report that can be shared with the committee. That's
With
it.
the- With the committee and the public and media,
No,
or
once
just
it
the
is
committee?
committee, it is parliament. It's
Just the
parliament.
committee.
It's public. It
No,
is
then
public.
that we have to decide as the committee, Chair,
No,
what kind of report we
what
want.
is submitted to parliament is public.
No,
Madam.
not
it is.
necessarily.
Yeah, of course
Not
it is.
necessary. Not everything is
No,
submitted.
no, everything is public.
Unless we table it in the parliament, everything is not submitted to the public.
This is a matter of national importance. People are asking about this. We are the oversight committee.
So we have to make that call
Right,
as
so
the committee.
my decision will be, okay, I will give you some clarification. This is going to be a public document because I will submit it to Parliament on Tuesday with the report. Right? Send us a report, Mr. Secretary, that I can do that with. That's all.
AsianMirror.lk